John Hennigan. He's been known throughout his career by many names. Tonight, he uses his name given at birth, and the hometown boy feels that he was born to be champion right here.
Whether this guy is the king of the world or the leader of the mundo, or whether he's got the skills of Van Morrison, the medal of the 1970s, today he's John Hennigan, and we are absolutely honored to have him here. You know, Todd, it is a little weird calling him a challenger. He's synonymous with titles. He's synonymous with championships all around the world. Tonight he goes after one more.
No doubt about it, and this one, this is what brought him here. He said, I grew up right down the street. How would I not show up here? Challenged. MVP or RVD, whoever was gonna win that match at High Tide, and of course, it was the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam, that led the path to what is, in my estimation, is very much a dream match. This one is gonna be fun to call, partner.
It's gonna be so good, and that jacket is so badass. That jacket's gotta be like $34,000, like at least. I know fashion.
Hennigan said that he was gonna go home 10 pounds heavier after this, that he was gonna take home the gold.
Oh, I get it. Man, John Hennigan is a star. You could feel it every time he walks into the building anywhere. He is an absolute star. We are honored to have him. But now here comes the champion.
Boy, can you feel the tension here? Just the roof is gonna come off this place, Christian.
Rob Van Dam about to make his way to the ring. Rob Van Dam, of course, the PCW heavyweight champion.
This will be the 4th time that RVD has walked the aisle here in PCW. And what a reign it has been for Rob Van Dam. John Hennigan, as of late, competing in Lucha Underground. RVD has competed against the stars of PCW, also the stars of Lucha Underground. He won the title from Penta Cero Miedo. He defended against Willie Mack. And tonight, a one-on-one dream encounter with Hennigan. Can RVD dig down deep and find a way to remain Mr. PCW?
Can RVD even make it to the ring? I mean, he's being mobbed by the sold-out crowd here, just about 10-15 minutes down the road from his hometown of Venice Beach, California. Both men, both John Hennigan and Rob Van Dam, both are SoCal heroes. They are stars in a place filled with stars. And it is actually difficult for Rob to get to the ring because he is that loved by this crowd.
This is my crowd surfer swim through the sea of humanity. The champion has been up to the task. Rob Van Dam mentioned when he won the title from Penta Cero Miedo, I found myself a new home. And what a wild ride it has been ever since.
And I have personally taken advantage of this entire title reign just as a fan, sitting by the ringside, watching Rob Van Dam. You kind of have to ask yourself, I mean, how long can this guy go? A 25-year veteran of our industry, a champion everywhere he's gone, and now leading PCW into 2017 and 2018. He is the PCW heavyweight champion, is Rob Van Dam. And just what an incredible time we've seen here. I've enjoyed everything about it. Will Morrison be the guy to take that title? Will Hennigan be the guy to take that championship away from Rob Van Dam?
Remains to be seen. Van Dam, throughout his legendary career, is capable of long title reigns. Held the ECW television title for 700 days. my friend. But Hannigan, a former ECW title holder as well, former Intercontinental title.
Tag team title, one half of the tag team champions with The Miz. Hannigan's done everything.
The parallels between these two, incredible. If there is anybody that can beat the whole effing show at his own game, it's fittingly enough the Friday Night Delight.
But I'm skeptical. I mean, it just seems that when Rob Van Dam walks in this building, and when he's in the PCW arena, he flourishes, he succeeds. Rob is an absolute terror in the ring. He's violent, he's intelligent, he's dangerous. And for John Hennigan, how to overcome all of that? How can Hennigan become the PCW heavyweight champion? Time will tell as this match develops.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is sanctioned by Pacific Coast Sports. One fall, 60-minute time limit, no disqualification, anything goes. To be officiated by senior official Rick Knox. It is for the Pacific Coast Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, our challenger. He is originally from San Pedro, California. Weighed in earlier this afternoon at 221 pounds. He is sometimes known as Morrison or Mundo. Ladies and gentlemen, your challenger, John Hennigan. His opponent is our current reigning and defending PCW Heavyweight Champion from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing 252 pounds. He is Mr. PCW, the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam. One fall, 60 minutes, anything goes for the PCW Heavyweight Championship.
Stage is set, PCW Heavyweight title on the line. If you're not excited for this one, check and make sure you have a pulse. What a match this is gonna be, and despite Hennigan growing up nearby, it seems to me that Mr. PCW has the hometown advantage.
To me, it seems like a wash. I mean, I certainly can tell that Rob Van Dam has his fans here in PCW. He's been here for a year, holding this company down as the PCW Heavyweight Champion. But when veteran ring announcer Dan Masters alluded to John Hennigan's origination being in San Pedro, the crowd went wild.
Hey, Rob.
What's this?
I know when people say PCW, they say 3 letters all the time in conjunction with that, and those 3 letters are you and I live less than 5 minutes apart, bro. Who said that? I'm from San Pedro, I'm a good guy, but whoever said that, if you want to step into the ring, I'll take you to Slam Town right now. And your mom and your sister, I don't give a damn. I'm talking to Rob Van Dam. Shut the hell up. I walked in the mayor of Slam Town and I'm intending on leaving the mayor of PC Dub. But I gotta say, there's a handful of people in this business that I respect, Rob, and you're one of them.
Mutual respect with the title on the line, and now the champ perhaps something to say.
I just want to say Johnny Hannigan for Johnny Mundo for Johnny Morrison. I just want to say that I respect the fuck out of you as well. Thank you for saying that. And may the best man win. And that's
There it is, Todd. Mutual respect, as you said, from both challenger and champion, but a little bit of gamesmanship in that verbiage from Rob Van Dam.
No doubt about it. Van Dam, ultra confident as always, likes to have a little fun in and out of the ring. And the mayor of Slamtown, John Hennigan, AKA Boone the Bounty Hunter, he wants to take home the ultimate bounty here tonight and take home the PCW title. But Hennigan not used to facing guys that can hang with him athletically as well, and Rob RVD can do just that. This is going to be an incredible encounter. Cannot wait as the anticipation builds here at Showdown.
Both men playing with the crowd here. Keep in mind, TK, these guys have a lot of respect for each other. These two competitors know each other very well. But this match is a no disqualification match, and that changes everything.
That athleticism shown early on. Yeah, on paper, I agree. You would think that that would favor RVD, this being no disqualification, because he will take it to the extreme. But Hennigan, no stranger, former Gift of the Gods champion, Lucha Warfare, he can go extreme too. Can Van Dam, is he going to match backflip for backflip here? I love it.
Love it. Rob doesn't need to prove himself to anybody. He is the reigning and defending PCW heavyweight champion. Rob Van Dam has traveled the whole world, and look at Hennigan here.
It's not going to be on the line in a floor exercise in the gymnastics competition.
Wow, he is so hot.
There you see it.
He is the hottest wrestler.
I thought Miss Gore was.
Well, she's the hottest mystery woman. Of course, Miss Gore of War Beast earlier in our card. But for John Hennigan, I mean, this guy stays in such good shape.
Shamana Sexy trying to catch the champ off guard, but the champion, a wily veteran, was wise to it. Van Dam with the takedown. Now the head scissors by Hennigan. Van Dam out of there.
Great
Love that
takedown.
body scissors into the cover. Great action to kick things off. Back and forth. Hennigan now going for the cover. And we've got ourselves a standoff. What an atmosphere.
And that is a microcosm of the way this match will likely develop. Back and forth, each man matching the other. Two men who are as equally measured as athletes in this sport as any two. And will John Hennigan walk out with the 10 pounds of leather and gold with that PCW logo on the front of it? The premier title in this company, the PCW Heavyweight Championship. Or will Rob Van Dam go on his magical run and continue as the PCW Heavyweight Champion?
Three people have been in the ring with RVD here in PCW, and what a three it's been. Penta OM,
3-0.
Willie Mack, and MVP, and they all came up short against the current champ. Will Hennigan be any different? Hennigan caught him coming back in the ring. Second man in, always at a disadvantage. Mind games.
Oh, look at that. Able to push Rob over the top, and now follows with a super kick, and that landed right on the button, and Van Dam's hurt.
And again, it's such a unique matchup because that is right out of the RVD playbook. Corkscrew, plancha attempt, but Van Dam, how on earth did he escape that? And catches him with the clothesline.
Man.
Great defense there by the champion.
And not only did the force of that lariat hurt Hennigan, but Hennigan landing on the cement there, and that cement is cold, hard, and unforgiving.
Welcome to PCW John Hennigan. Again, anything goes, no count out, no disqualification. There must be a winner. PCW title on the line, right in the wheelhouse of the champion RVD, one would think.
Now look at Rob, the champion, but a reversal, ooh, and right into the rib cage. Van Dam able to hit his brakes a little bit and then follows with a boot to the face of Hennigan. And a double clothesline and both men crashing down on the cement. And you can see it just under the bodies of Rob Van Dam and John Hennigan is that hard cement.
Does the champ perhaps have the advantage here because Hennigan has hit that hard concrete twice?
Oh, look at this, Todd.
Champion looking for an equalizer, as is the challenger.
That's a poster.
Probably of himself, if I had to guess. Challenger's got a bit of an ego.
Hennigan is beating him with a poster.
On paper, this would be a bad idea, but it's working.
And who's going to replace that fan's poster? Well, he likes it. Never mind.
That is worth even more now.
Probably.
Hennigan, the challenger, in control, getting the best of Van Dam on the outside where anything goes, and that is usually a losing proposition.
And now Hennigan. Great chair shot to the ribs. Hennigan understanding the rules and limitations of this match, that it is a no disqualification match, and trying to get the better of his opponent who's known for violence, and that's Rob Van Dam.
Hennigan now, oh what a knee!
Jeez.
Excuse me, high heat right across the plate, and the champ just might strike out. Unreal strike there by Hennigan, and he really measured the champion Van Dam.
Hennigan now dragging the body of Rob. That shot really took it out of Rob. He's hurt.
Point needs to be made though, Christian. Although it's no disqualification, it is not falls count anywhere. If Hennigan wants to win the title, he's got to get the champion back inside the ring to put him away.
And this is inherently the problem in a match like this. If you get a guy out on his feet, if he's down on the outside, oh, Rob seemed to have tripped up Hennigan there as Hennigan looked to go high risk off the guardrail. But if you knock a guy out on the outside of the ring, Todd, then you're faced with the burden of trying to pull him back into the ring. And pulling a guy that's 200 plus pounds of dead weight into the squared circle is a difficult task, to say the least.
No doubt Van Dam billed at 251 by ring announcer Dan Masters here tonight. And it was truly high-risk offense by Hennigan, and it didn't pay off. And now Van Dam trying to capitalize in his own right. And just look at this sea of humanity. The PCW Memorial Hall that Van Dam has turned, he's rewound the clock. He's turned it into his own bingo hall here. Nice drop kick there by the champion.
Todd, Van Dam has not lost a step, man. I mean, this guy looks like he's 22 years old still. When he wrestles in front of me, I feel like I'm in the Hammerstein watching ECW, and nothing has changed.
It's like a time warp, it truly is. And Van Dam truly has proven to be an innovator of violence in his own right here in PCW. And there go the social plans for the Shaman of Sexy later tonight.
Big kick there by Van Dam. And Van Dam now taking in the adulation of the crowd. But for Van Dam now facing the same problem as Morrison as Hennigan did earlier. Try to get that opponent isolated in the ring for the pinfall.
True, but this has been the recipe of success if you follow the matches of Van Dam here in PCW. Okay, it's a game of can you top this early. Get the advantage on the outside, although not the case here as Van Dam hit throat first, and that will do damage to the larynx.
You can see him wincing, you can see the pain on the face of RVD. He took that chair shot right to the trachea, TK.
You know, when you're in a championship series, you got to get a win or two in the other team's home, and that's what Hennigan's trying to do. Get a win here on the outside, the home of RVD. Get the advantage here and put him away back inside the ring. That's what the challenger has in mind.
The majority of this match has taken place on the outside. Look at this. Oh, now fighting back is Rob. He's had enough. And Rob, frustrated now, brawls with Morrison on the outside. An Irish whip, Morrison in a reversal. Baseball slide
my gosh.
under the guardrail.
Oh, sliding into home. Are you kidding me?
The athleticism of John Hennigan, as Hennigan now eating that rail himself. And that damage to the trachea will start to add up.
Hennigan, so impressive, but is it gonna be enough? You know, he does a lot of stuff that's flashy, that looks cool, but Van Dam, the champion, he's not wasting energy and moves. He's pinpoint, hits with the drop kick, baseball style, and takes over the advantage.
Look at this now, setting up what might be a standing suplex, positioning himself. Oh wow, RVD now putting Hennigan on the guardrail, and RVD, what is he thinking here?
Call the executioner, my friend, because it's guillotine time. Get the basket ready for the head of the challenger. Van Dam gets the blessing of the crowd and delivers. Again, playing the hits, my friend.
Vintage Rob Van Dam as that guillotine maneuver landing successfully on the guardrail. You know, I gotta mention it, partner. As the fans start to talk PCW, chanting it over and over again. I keep calling him by his alias, John Hennigan. It's because I've been watching him for so long, and I've become so accustomed to the star that he is around this world. It's difficult for me to remember that John Hennigan wants to go by his birth name now. He said to me earlier he wants to honor the Hennigan name. And now what is he going to do here? Because he's in big trouble here.
Van Dam thinking pile driver on the floor. Backdrop now and a chair for good measure. Short flight, bad landing for the champion.
Look at Morrison clinking beers. Wow, he's drinking on the job. What a degenerate. How does he keep those abs with all those calories? How is he so hot?
Better be
with
careful.
Such cold beer.
Better be careful. He's not going to be able to slide under those guardrails anymore. Get those carbs. But
look at Hennigan now.
Challenger back in control, and again, the time of possession it's really been on the outside of the ring, and now Hennigan realizes, if I want to take home the gold, if I want to go be 10 pounds heavier, as he mentioned, taking home the gold, he's got to win it inside the ring.
And it seems that Hennigan's listening to you.
Hennigan got the advantage on the outside.
He did, and now trying to finish it in the ring. Wow, look at that maneuver by Hennigan. I've never seen that, but unable to land.
And that's been the story of the matchup. Now, counter into the Northern Light suplex with the bridge.
2.5 only. As you can see now, the face of Rob Van Dam tells the story. Rob, he absolutely values this title more than anything in his life.
Hennigan is going to maybe have to transition to strikes. He needs steak and sizzle. Look out here. Moonlight drive. Oh, and did he ever wrench the neck, and now holding on, perhaps again. Yes.
Hennigan controlling it now with that front chancery. And Hennigan, again, a third moonlight drive. And Rob's out, but his foot's on the rope. Hennigan able to hook both legs in just 2. Veteran referee Rick Knox, one of the best in the game. Only 2 there, and the championship remains around the waist of Rob Van Dam for now.
Absolutely, and Hennigan has put away countless adversaries with that moonlight drive. Now, we talked about he's spent some time in Lucha, but that was just an ungodly 3 amigos there, 3 moonlight drives, and now perhaps get the rocket ship ready. Might be time for Starship Pain, but Van Dam counters.
Big kick out there. Hennigan staying in this match. Hennigan now with a big right hand. And an answer by RVD. These 2 men exchanging blows in the center of the ring. Big balled up fists.
Tough to come into the house that RVD belt and maintain an advantage, but that is what the champion has had to endure here at the hands of the challenger. Hennigan step through kick on the money by Van Dam as the champ starts to roll.
Look at that. Hennigan in perfect position. If Rob Van Dam wants to go old school here, and he will.
Oh, indeed.
Rolling Thunder by Rob Van Dam. And now Van Dam in a great position to retain his PCW Heavyweight Championship.
Sure is. Van Dam, since debuting at Clear the Way, has smoked the competition.
I love how he goes up to the top like that.
Looking to light up the challenger here. Forget the starships, it's all about the stars. As in 5-star, but nobody home for the 5-star frog splash.
Oh,
Cradle the other way. Gonna beat him with wrestling, perhaps? No, not yet.
Man, that was so close. And for Hennigan, you saw the frustration as he slammed hard on the mat with his right hand.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow. Oh, beautiful kick by Van Dam. Lifting his leg almost perpendicular to his own body.
Great counter. Now split-legged moonsault there by the champion. One of his signatures, another signature win in his career. Not yet,
Just
only
two.
two. Yes, sir.
And look at Van Dam now, exhausted. As Van Dam rises to his feet, you could tell this PCW Heavyweight Championship means everything to Rob Van Dam.
And now a counter the
What
other
was
way.
that?
It's
Hey.
oh my goodness, but it's no disqualification.
Smart move by John Hennigan. And look at Hennigan.
Blast off to the title, Starship Pain.
Oh my God.
Your winner of the match and new PCW Heavyweight Champion, John Hennigan.
What a match. What a moment. Christian Cole, a mixed reaction here.
And John Hennigan is the new PCW Heavyweight Champion. I cannot believe my eyes as history has been made at Showdown.
I think some of the fans not really happy about how Hennigan went about it. But we talked about if anybody could beat Van Dam in its own game, it was Hennigan. And he did it by taking it to the extreme. The low blow, perfectly legal in this environment. And then the Starship Pain, Hennigan blasting off to the stratosphere.
You can see the mutual respect between Hennigan and Rob Van Dam.
From 5-star now to Starship. A lot of star power in PCW, my man.
And what a run for Rob Van Dam. We have to take a moment to talk about Van Dam's incredible history-making run at PCW. Van Dam, the second ever PCW Heavyweight Champion, and now the third ever PCW Heavyweight Champion is John Hennigan. Incredible.
Using his birth name and winning the title just miles from where he was born.